Hello audience, I hope things are going well for you today. So I just wanted to say a little bit about this game before we started. I have no idea how we came out on top on this one, but hey, it came out for a win and was a pretty decent game, so enjoy it. Oh, I almost forgot, I'm going to try to commentary throughout the match so you kind of know my thought process.
Follow the leader.
So following the Jump Master's call, we end up going to Fragment. I hate Fragment. Fragment's the worst. I end up grabbing myself a Rampage and P20 to get into the fight. I notice that my teammate starts taking damage, so I start making my way over to help him. I prep my gun, ready for a fight, and I start following my teammate outside. He immediately goes under fire. I start poking my head to shoot at the person that's shooting at him. I didn't notice the guy in front of me until recording this video. I then go inside to start healing up. Octane goes down, and I'm looking for a way to save him.
Recharging shield. Reloading.
I throw an arc star around the way that he pings, thinking that there's someone there. Mirage ends up downing the third of the team, and I start making my way for an armor swap. Seeing that it's a purple box, hopefully there's a better armor. There isn't. I change my armor and start making my way. I get hurt, and I climb over the wall to avoid going down. Seeing that Octane's down, and that my cooldown for my dome shield is on 15 seconds, I make my way around to start healing.
Frag out.
Seeing that my cooldown is coming up, I'm throwing out my dome shield to get Octane back into the fight.
Hey, no worry, bro.
Octane goes down again, and I'm starting to turn around to help him out. Seeing that the team is around on the right hand side, I go to shoot through the window, only to hit the pole. I go to res the Octane, only to hear footsteps around, so I cancel the res the first time. Thinking that they're a little further away, I try resing again, only to hear them get closer. I start making my way for a better angle so I can shoot at them as they try to finish the Octane as bait. I deal some damage to the lifeline, which was enough for Mirage to down the two of them. Wraith comes around and downs the Mirage. Being by myself for just a second, I start reloading and getting into a better position. Killing her walking on the right hand side, I go to run in and hide behind the bushes,
I love these things.
waiting for her to poke her head so I can get a few good shots to scare her off. It ended up working with her scaring off. I was able to throw down my dome and get Mirage back up. Grabbing Octane's banner, we start looking for a res. With the convenient death box here, I start to grab some heals, armor swaps, and ammo before I make my trek over. But as I start healing, I notice some movement over on the other side. Surprise, surprise, two people were going for the res of their teammate. Had the same idea as us. I throw the ultimate to prevent them from resing their teammate, and I start looking around to start moving through. Unfortunately, noticing that Mirage was still behind me, I turn around to go help him. He sends off a fire, so I see that he's fighting another team. I start to move in to help him. Seeing that there was a Revenant ult, I try to go around to flank. Luckily, Valkyrie didn't see me and I start firing at her, scaring her away. Mirage ends up going down, so I start looking to go save him. I throw up my shield and start saving him. This time he's on the same page to run. While the other two teams fighting, we easily make our escape. After a bit, we were able to get our teammate Octane back in to go into this next area for looting so that we were better geared, only to hear footsteps. I prepare my gun for the new fight. We downed a single Wraith and don't have a single other fight until later in the match. Noticing where the ring is, we end up going around into Countdown. After being here for about a minute, we hear gunshots in the distance. Knowing that there's 3 other teams, we try to locate the 3 of them. Or at least I try. I don't know what my teammates are really doing at this point.
Looks like we're in the next ring. Good.
Noticing where the shots were coming from, I ping the first team that I see. I then notice where they're shooting from and ping the second team. I see the middle team is getting shot from a 3rd angle and ping the 3rd team.
Hostile over there.
Knowing where the 3 are, I was originally deciding to hold our ground, waiting for our time to strike.
No one's getting in this area. Holding down.
Looking at people to poke, I tried to take 2 pot shots in this. I then tried to get a better angle on that bloodhound. Shooting at that bloodhound, I was able to force him to go around into the other side, which ended up ending his team.
Reloading.
Only with 2 other squads, I try to look for a way to get my ultimate into the fight. My team looks like they're trading loot, but I go in regardless. I get my ult ready, and I throw it across to get people crazy. So that they don't start rezzing, they don't do that. I prep my gun for the fight coming up. Luckily, I was able to get a good shot on this Bangalore, which downs her.
One down.
With 1 enemy squad left, I throw the thermite to force them around on the other side. It ended up working, which allowed me to get a few shots, forcing that person back into my team. That person gets down, and we start looking for the other 2 on our squad. Luckily enough, there was no one else on our squad, and I go for an execute. And that was the game. I think the only reason that we really won was because we had good positioning on that. It just ended up all working out. But hey, a win's a win. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel, comment down below, hit a like, and I'll see you next time in the next video.